Okay, so y'all know that some of the best thoughts come while you're driving, right? So I'm driving. Ooh, and it just started raining. I'm driving and I'm sitting here thinking about people and religion and how it has taken over their lives, and how there's so many people that are even going to be scared to watch this video or to even talk about religion because they have been taught that they should never question what they've been taught, or they should never question God. And so I'm just like, so you're just going to go and you're just going to believe something because somebody told you to believe it, and they said if you don't believe it, then you're going to go to hell, or you're going to burn forever, or whatever the case may be. Like, there's this ultimatum, and I'm like, okay, I get it. I believed that until 7 years ago. Or maybe, I wouldn't even say 7 years ago, 3 years ago. So I'm not downing anybody or anything for, or judging anybody for what they believe, because I was there. But what I'm saying is, like, now it's time to grow up spiritually and stop outsourcing your faith system or your belief system. It's like, oh, I believe it because mom and them said it, because the church said it, everybody else believes it, and it seems right because my life goes right when I believe this, or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, okay, I get that, but why are you believing something that somebody went to school to teach you, or that somebody, believing the stuff that somebody wrote in a book saying that they received it from God? And they say there's all these eyewitness testimonies and all this kind of stuff. So I'm just like, okay, so if God is giving eyewitness testimonies and all this stuff, why haven't you seen them? If you're so spiritual and you believe in God and all this kind of stuff, then why, if you're believing the right thing, then why haven't you had an encounter with God? And I'm just like, there's so many preachers and teachers out there that think that they believe in, or that they've seen God, or had or they hear God, I guess, but they've never had a direct encounter with him. So they're just teaching you what they've been taught, and that's what I don't understand. I wanted more, I guess. I couldn't believe what all these people were saying. It just wasn't enough for me. So that's when I started seeking, and that's when I started just talking to God directly, asking him for truth and to expose all the things that wasn't true. And so that's when sorry y'all, this truck is trying to get over on me. Anyway, that's when I realized that there was more to just to spirituality than religion, what's surface level, what man has written. Because I guarantee you, if man wrote it, there's some flaws in it. And I have written books. My first book, I know there was flaws in it. I pulled that thing off the market because I've grown so much, and I've learned, and I've had encounters with Christ since then. And my encounters and things that he's shown me in dreams and spoken to me through his divine light in dreams have contradicted the things that I wrote before I ever had encounters with him. So I can say that if man has written it and they've never had a divine encounter with God, and I'm talking about the Jesus God, not the Old Testament God, the God of Moses and all that. No, not that God. I'm talking about the real God, the source, the monad, the one who gives us light, the one who's in us. Then you don't know what you're talking about. You don't have the truth. You don't have the spirit. And you are teaching people or telling people lies or believing lies that you received from the creator of this world, the creator of this earth, and all of that. So anyway, long story short, hold on, I gotta turn my wipers on. But long story short, it's like I want people to grow up or to wake up spiritually, and I want them to understand that it's okay to question all these things, and it's okay to do research for yourself. Like me, I don't want, if you read it or somebody else taught it to you, I don't want to hear it. I'm not interested in it. I'm only interested in what God has told you himself. I'm only interested in what God has shown you himself. Don't give me some outsourced religious dogma, religious story, religious or doctrine or belief systems or myths or whatever the case may be. I'm not interested, and I want other people to become the same way. Don't take no Martin Luther or any other historical theologian, no Pope, no whatever, no Moses, no Paul, no anybody. Receive it for yourself. If you have to put that Bible down for, I don't know, put it down. I'm telling you, just put it down and seek God for yourself, not what other people wrote about. And it's okay to do that. Don't be scared to walk away from church. Don't be scared to walk away from the Bible. Even if it's just temporary, walk away. Seek God for yourself. Nobody can save you. The church can't save you. Man can't save you. Nobody can save you. You have to remember who you are. Remember who God, the source, when I say God, because I'm not talking about the demiurge and the creator of this world. I'm talking about the source. And you have to remember the divine who is within you, the divine spark of the God. I say Sophia, but that's, another lesson. But I want you to remember who you are, and that is one consciousness, one mind with God. God is within you. I'm not talking about heaven and all this kind of stuff. I need you to understand the God that is in you and have a connection with him and be able to hear him, see him, be awakened to who he is spiritually. And if you can't, or if you're not there yet, then I need you to start that journey. Take that first step by walking away. It's okay to walk away. I'm telling you now, Jesus is not going to be mad at you. God is not going to be mad at you. Walk away. Just take a sabbatical or something. I don't care if you're a preacher, if you're a teacher, you're a pastor, you're the head of the church. I don't care if you're just a lay person sitting on the sidelines or whatever, the usher. I don't care who you are. I'm telling you, the best thing for you to do in your life right now, the greatest gift that you can give to yourself right now is solitude. And solitude and that meditation to spend time with the source and remembering who you are. In your quiet time, things will be revealed to you, especially if you have a heart and a desire to know where you came from and who you really are and what your identity really is. So that's my suggestion. That's my hope for you in your life, regardless of who you are. I just want you to take that time or take that first step and walk away. I don't know if this is confirmation for somebody or encouragement for somebody. I want it to be motivation for somebody to take that first step and to walk away. Even if it's not the church itself or some building or group of people that you're associated with, I want you to just take the time to step away from what you've been taught. Sit it down for a minute. I know it's hard to say, okay, I'm walking away from what everybody else believes or all other Christians believe and all that kind of stuff. It's okay. You can always go back to it if you don't receive anything or if your life doesn't change. But what I'm asking you to do is just sit it down for a minute and act like a child. Act like you know nothing. Pretend like you know nothing regarding God, Jesus, the Spirit, who you are, and all that kind of stuff. And then that way, once all that is torn down, set aside, broken down, then God can, the source, God, can begin to deposit things, deposit memories, deposit love and remembrance and higher frequencies and all this kind of stuff. I know people don't like to talk about, or Christians don't like to think about frequencies and energy and chakras and all that kind of stuff. Don't even worry about all that. Don't worry about that, because God will handle all that in you. Focus on solitude. Focus on quiet time. Focus on meditation and breath and understanding, or breathing in who you are called to be and breathing in the source and who He is within you. Just inhale. Just take some quiet time to think about that and just speak the things that you want to know and want to be. I want to be truth. I want to be or understand truth. I want to know who the real source is. Begin to speak these things and say these things over and over in your meditation and say, God, reveal yourself to me. God, show me who you are. God, show me truth. Expose those things that are lies. Expose those people that are lying to me and that are not called to be a part of my life or who you are. Just begin to speak those things out loud, and I don't want to say pray those things, but just begin to speak those things, and then request answers. Request answers from the divine source within you. And I promise you, your life will begin to change. It will begin to change like something crazy. And then you will begin to see things in people that you've never seen before. You will begin to feel things that you've never felt before. And you will start to not desire to be around people and things and institutions that have manipulated you into believing certain things or manipulated you into feeling certain things. And that's when life will change. It's a lonely road. It's a road less traveled. It's a journey. I will say that it is definitely a journey. So just take some time. Solitude and walking away. This is your okay to question who God really is. That's the only way you're going to know. If you never ask, if you only go off of what other people say He is, or what you've been taught He is, or what you've been manipulated into believing He is, then you'll never know for yourself. It'll always be outsourced, secondhand, he said, she said, and I believe it because it's proven itself to be true, because God brought me out of this and He brought me out of that, and I could have been dead and gone and all that kind of stuff. No, that's not it. I'm not talking about that kind of faith. I'm talking about the knowing. And in order for you to get to that place where you know God, because He's sat with you one-on-one and had conversations with you and revealed things to you, until you get to that place, you are not saved. I can guarantee you that. You're going to be in this repeat cycle of reincarnation and lost memory and life, death, life, death, life, death, life, death, which is what I call hell, and which is what the people that have awakened call hell. So if you don't understand what I am saying, or if you want to understand what I'm saying, the first step for you is to walk away. Solitude is your best friend. Solitude is going to be your gift in all things. Solitude and quiet time. Even if you have to go in your closet for 20 minutes a day. Just take 20 minutes out of your day. Go sit in the closet. Lights off and just breathe. Just breathe and speak. I I need truth. I want truth. I desire truth. Expose lies. Expose hidden agendas. Expose evil. Expose things that aren't of the divine source. And I promise you, if you do that, just start with the week. Do that a week. And then journal too. Journal all the things that change as a result of you manifesting things in your quiet time, in your solitude. But if this is not going to work for you, if you are underneath the covering of manipulation and institutions and systems, like I said, you have to walk away. You have to put that down so that you have to break in order to rebuild. And so if you don't break those things, make sure I'm going the right way. Okay, if those things aren't broken, you can't rebuild on top of something that is false. It has to be torn down first, and then the divine source will begin to rebuild the truth within you. So, solitude. First step, walk away. Walk away from the Bible, walk away from the Quran, walk away from whatever it is that you believe. I don't know all those little books and things or whatever. Walk away. Walk away from what you've been taught. And when I say that, I'm like, walk away from what mom and them told you, what the preacher told you, what this Christian group told you, all that. Walk away. So step 1, walk away. Step 2, solitude. Quiet time for a week. And then come back here and let me know what's changed for you, because I'm excited to know people's progress and how it goes on the first steps of their journey. And it's okay to be alone. It's okay to lose people. It's okay. All that is okay. So it's okay. I'm going on 17 minutes on this video. I'm gonna let y'all go. I just want to know how everything goes for you. Feel free to comment any questions, or comment what you're feeling. If you're afraid, to question if you're afraid of all that, and maybe we can walk through that together. Just I don't want you to just scroll through this. I'm sure you ain't gonna scroll if you made it this far with me, but I just don't want people to scroll and let this video go because of fear. And I know that so many people are afraid because they've been taught or manipulated to believe that if they question God, or if they don't believe this, or they don't believe that, then they're going to hell. And that is pure manipulation. I promise you, pure manipulation. Do not fall into that trap any longer. It's okay to say, God, I don't want to fall into the trap of lies. Expose the lies. Teach me the truth. Deposit the truth within me. It's okay to do that. I promise you, it's okay. And then that's when you'll have the desires to walk away from things that aren't of the divine source. So I'm ending this video now. I love y'all. Comment if you have any questions. I'm here for it. And love and peace and joy.